New Year's Eve goes on and on.
We're back. If you're like me and an insomniac and love B films and read the tabloids, then you know the Queen of Camp. From USA's Up All Night, please welcome our very own Ms. Rhonda Shear.
It's a new year because Bud Friedman comes up with new material. Yeah! Wow, I'm excited. How many people here know me from USA Up All Night? Thank you very much. And for those of you who don't know, I host an educational program. Yeah, sort of a study of the anatomy. So let me check this out. By applause, how many people here tonight are married? By applause. Married. Very nice. And how many people here, by applause, are single? Single people have so much hope. They hope, they holler, they're excited, but there's side benefits to marriage that we single people don't know about, like sex every night. And occasionally your partner will join in. There's the other side benefits of marriage, like the comfort of being married. For instance, you can be taking a bath together, and a few little bubbles come up. No one says anything. Look, dear, it's the rotor man. You can't do this in the beginning. You have to go through all that superficial stuff in the beginning, you know. For instance, we do things to rope you guys in. Things that we will never, ever do again, like cook. And you have to eat whatever we've made. And perhaps for some of you ladies, like for myself, a gourmet meal could be something like baked beans and broccoli. So a couple of hours later after that meal, sounds start coming out of the guy, you know what I mean? And the girl goes, it's okay, someone lights a match, everything's fine. 6 months later, you're living with that same guy, he does the same thing, this time he shoves your head under the covers and is not letting you up for air. My boyfriend just turned 40, and there's one thing I realize that you guys don't have to worry about when you turn 40 is losing your hair. Guys don't lose their hair. It just starts growing into their scalp and out their nose and ears. He's got like the greatest set of earmuffs. He's also, what can I say about my boyfriend? Well, he's dyslexic. I fake the orgasm before we make love. He's a warm guy, though, really. Well, he's a little naive. Like, for instance, he found some of my birth control devices, my foams and sponges. He used them to wash the car. The thing is, after you're with someone for a while, you know what they start to do? They rush you to get dressed. In the beginning, they have patience, but then they start rushing you. He's going, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I go, you're making me nervous. I'm not going. I look like a dog. He says, I don't care. Just grab the water bowl. I've got the leash. Let's go. And then guys don't care. They have no sympathy if we're sick. Am I right, ladies? Well, we can be rolling on the floor, pain, agony, cramps, and they'll go, oh, babe, you want me to throw you one of those Midas pills? In the meantime, let Mr. Macho come home. You know, he's been drinking with his friends. All of a sudden, he becomes a little baby. I don't feel good. Don't leave me. I just made a doo-doo in my pants. I'll tell you what it is. You know why? Because we glamorize drinking in these beer commercials. Guys that drink beer get the babes in these commercials, you know? I know that's how I feel when I'm with my friends. It's basically, yeah, I'll take the guy, the belching one, with the beer belly and the butt crack. He's mine. We think differently than you guys. That's what it is. Like, for instance, we're driving down the street. What do women do? We put on makeup. What does a guy do? They pick their nose. We think on a higher level because we're thinking that we have to look great for that 2-for-1 sale, and he's thinking, gee, I think I have a booger in my nose. Guys do those things. Married people do that. Are you guys married? Look at you. You're what's your name?
Maggie.
Maggie? Maggie. And what's your name?
Gary.
Maggie and Gary. And so you've been going together for a long time?
About a year.
About a year. That's very Gary and Maggie. That's very well. Maybe you can help me out. Do you mind, Maggie, if I borrow Gary? Oh, please. Well, let me tell you what this is about. I'm getting ready to audition for a soap opera next week, and I'm very, very excited about this because I've never done this sort of acting. You know, those daytime soaps, and I'm very nervous about it. So I have a little script up here. Could you come up here, Gary? Maggie, you don't mind if I borrow? How about a hand for Gary? He's going to come. This is very. Gary, no, just stand right here. Look at. Wow, look at Gary. You look like a soap actor. Doesn't he look like he does? Maggie, you're he doesn't pick his nose or anything. Okay, all right, now listen, you have to get into character here. We're talking soap opera, okay? You know, all right, now come here. Look, this is a script. You're going to read this, Gary. Okay, this is all you have to remember is I'm Rhonda and you're the man.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? This is our big soap scene. Here we go. I'm Rhonda, you're the man. All right, here we go. I missed you, Gary. Where have you been?
I did a lot of thinking, and now I realize how much I love you.
But Gary, what about Maggie? She looks so nice.
Looks can be deceiving.
But wait. What if Maggie finds out?
Who cares what that old bat thinks?
But you won't get in trouble. You'll get paid after. But if you leave Maggie, then you could leave me, Gary.
Never. She sucks. Besides, we could be in the tabloids together.
That's true. But before we elope, Gary, just tell me, have you had any other affairs?
Just one. With my mother-in-law.
Just what I wanted, a family man. But Gary, how did this affair end?
I left her for my barber, Tony.
You changed the line, it was Fred. Oh, okay, now.
The huss.
No, they hug and you squeeze. Oh my gosh, look, he's kissing her, he's hugging her. That was very good. All right, I have one closing thought, though, before I leave. This is sort of a New Year's thought for all of you guys. How many people here, including you two, have the problem or ladies, where your guy leaves the toilet seat up? How many people have ever gotten up, ladies, in the middle of the night and fallen in? By applause. Okay, this just happened to me last week, so this is what I did. I got up in the middle of the night, went to the bathroom, fell in. So what I did was I got back in with my wet butt, and I sat on his face. Happy New Year, everyone!
Rhonda Shear. We'll be right back with Evening at the Improv. More laughs right after this. It's Rhonda Shear.
Pop open the bubbly and stay with us for the party.